what's good? I was gonna go through a walkthrough of settings that you should have on your game. I'm gonna do the whole thing right now. So first off, you wanna go to press start, go to settings, go to controller. And first off, make sure you're on controller because aim assist always dominates mouse and keyboard. I use tactical, so I don't have time to take off my stick to go press circle to go slide or something. You want the most time on your sticks as possible. Um, Stick layout preset default. You don't really want to fuck with these preset shit. Horizontal stick sensitivity, I have 1.65. That just differs between the person. It's fast enough for me. Slower the better, so you could track better. But everyone got their own thing. And then these are all gonna be all off. I don't know if you use bumper ping or swap. That's on you. You make sure your controller vibration's off because you don't want that to interfere your aiming with the buzzing and stuff. The most important part right here, make sure your trigger effect's off, and then you want to go to dead zone inputs and show more. This is probably one of the most important things. So left stick min, you want to make sure that's the lowest possible you can with your stick drift. But if you have bad stick drift, obviously you have to go up. But the lower it is, the more reactive and the input delay is. So just make sure mine's at 1. I have a little bit of stick drift. The left stick max, you want that between 60 and 70. I'd start off with 70 and then change it how you want. But all it does is make you to where you're gonna move quicker in a quicker spot. So like you don't need to put as much pressure on something when you're moving to automatically hit your fastest speed, like your automatic tactical sprint and stuff. It's very useful, but sometimes it can be kind of hard to get used to. The right stick min, you want a 0. Right stick max, 99. And then left trigger, right trigger, put it on 1. I saw it on a video. I haven't seen no issues with it. I fuck with it. Aiming, you want a sensitivity multiplier, show more. You want to put that between 0.85, 0.9, or whatever you want to do. But I have it lower, so it's easier for me to track. The aim assist help, all that. And then you want to put your look aversion standard, aiming, advanced settings. So a lot of streamers, they don't show you this part correctly. So you want your look conversion, show more, you want auto standard. ADS sensitivity, transition timing, you want that gradual. I like it better because it slowly moves into the multiplier when you're ADS. Some people like instant. I don't know who the fuck uses after zoom, but to each his own. But yeah, gradual, I like it because it slowly gets into my 0.85 of my ADS sensitivity. Third person ADS corrected type or correction type, my bad. Assist. Aim response curve type. This is probably the most important thing. It's all different for each person. Just go in the firing range or go play against bots or something, or even in a game, and just try each one. Linear is the best for me. Standard could be good for you. Dynamic could be good for you. But the most important thing is make sure this shit is 0.31. Most people tell you put 1. They're just trying to get you killed. You'll see how gas it is. Because sensitivity per zoom, that's on you. Whatever you want to do. I back out of that. Target aim assist on. Motion sensor behavior off. Make sure when you click on motion sensor advanced settings, go down to FOV sensitivity scaling. Sometimes it's off already. You want to put that on. It's fire. I know it's a little bit of difference. Back out of that. Go to movement. Sprint assist, tactical sprint assist. You want to make sure the delay is at 0, on, off, off, tight. Crouch assist, off. Corner slice on. You want to be able to head glitch around corners. Side dive behavior. Hybrid is the best. It's the goated one. But if you're going to use tap to slide or whatever, just make sure you put this little activation delay on short or whatever. But if you can get used to hybrid, it might take a while. Don't give up on it, but do it, bro. It's fucking worth it, bro. But yeah, then go to partial, on, off, movement advanced sense, toggle, off, on, single tap run. I like it that way. Since I already have tactical sprint automatically on. Plunge underwater free, and then sprint and door bash on. Go combat, hold, ADS melee, hold melee. I do prioritize body shields because you can see them on UAV, you can see their enemies, and you can use them as a shield. Like, it's like a win in all aspects. Armor plate behavior, apply all, and then all at once. Equipment behavior, hold. Manual fire behavior, press. Combat advance ends. Pretty much everything you want to copy right here, but interact reload behavior, I do it on tap to reload for multiplayer rank. But when I go to Warzone, I would do prioritize interact, so you pick up items quicker. Back out of that, toggle and overlay advanced ends. Just copy all this, and then back out of that. Now we go graphics. Pretty much, I have a 240 hertz monitor. I just put that on there, so you either do it manually or what, but like you want something that's above 165 always. Aspect ratio automatic. Display gamma 2.2. Brightness, I have my monitor brightness all the way 100, and then on the game 60, but that's all how you want to see. Just make sure it's bright enough so you can see in dark corners, because the Terminator screen might be tough to see or some shit. You know how it go. The low latency, make sure that's on plus boost. If you have this right here, this CPU time, if it's higher than this GPU time, you want to put on plus boost. But if it's not, you want to put it just on, and you want the GPU. If that's only when the GPU time is above the CPU time. And then eco mode preset, custom, VSync off, VSync off, custom frame rate limit unlimited. Native off, focus mode 0. You want HDR always off. It's just gonna fuck up your performance. You feel me? Quality. You don't want no rendering. Dynamic now. You do want the upscale and sharpening to be fidelity cast, and then boost it up to 100, and then off 90. Variable rate shading, you want that on. It's gonna boost your frames, bro. I've noticed the difference. And then you're gonna put low. This texture filter, I have it on high because it has no performance cost to it, so it's worth it. You know, pretty much everything you're gonna put minimal and or low or off, so you have the best frame rates. The game's still a little good. Go to view. You want this off. Whatever. If you have arachnophobia, you do what you want to do with that. FOV. If you're playing multiplayer rank, you want to be around 97 to 105. Shotzzy plays at like 103, just for perspective. It's for multiplayer. Warzone, I rock 110. I used to rock 120, but I noticed a little difference with the whole lowering it down a little bit. You know, when your 1E is a little bit more. ADS field of view affected. Weapon field of view wide. It makes your weapon apparently smaller, but I don't really notice the difference. 90, same thing with the vehicle, makes the vehicle smaller. You don't want no motion blur on both of these. Um, First person, third person, you want at least 50%. Then third person ADS, and then inverted flashbang. I like it on because it makes my screen black instead of doing this little flash right here, and that ain't it, bro. Over time, I'm pretty sure when you're like 40, 50, bro, you're gonna be getting that. Hey, were you a victim of whatever bullshit it is? And you're gonna be trying to claim your $12. You feel me? I go master game volume on the audio, 0, 10, 100. I use Art of War, um, so I can hear footsteps and shit hella good. But just make sure if you're on PlayStation or whatever, just make sure your shit is on Sucker Punch. It's the best one. You might be able to like go to another video for like the left and right channel frequency to be able to hear it, but I don't need that when I have Art of War. Alright, interface. You want to go controller and global. Gameplay tips off. Tutorials off. Skip movie. Yeah, you already know. Telemetry. You want to have the FPS, the server latency, and packet loss always on the console too. You might not understand it, but at the end of the day, you'll learn it. And you'll be able to know if you're on the West Coast server, East Coast server, if you're lagging, if you lost a gunfight. It's useful. It's just nice to know. And then you want to go all the way down to whatever size you want that. And go to readability, visual support preset off, subtitles all off, whatever you want to do with that. But you want to go down to customization. It's gonna make your graphics turn from dull to like pretty. So I put myself as purple. With each of these colors, I always turn up the saturation and brightness. So if you want to just do that on all this. Wow, kind of fucked up right here. I should have done this, huh? Over here already lying, but no. Just you can be able to see stuff better. I like the enemy yellow. I've tried purple. Yellow seems to pop through smoke, all that. So I fuck with it. Neutral is white, contested, teal. Let's turn that all the way up too. Apply. Are these all? Wow, I'm a bot. Whatever. Color filter. Make sure I filter 2, both, 100. That's pretty important if you want your game to look good. And then go gameplay HUD. You want this HUD preset to be magnified. If you want a big mini map, I like big mini maps. And then go down to visuals. You want square instead of circle. As you can see, square. You can see it covers more space. Horizontal on the top. I don't like this whole ugly. Yeah, that's just out. Minimap rotation I have on. Radar off. Scale I make that all the way to 150. Pretty much max out everything here. Information all, and then just make sure everything's maxed out. Go colors. Make sure it's still all the same. Back out of that. Make sure minimap. Just make sure everything's all the same. You just set up, and then go crosshairs. You want static, and then crosshair dot on whatever you want. If you want largest, larger, default. I have crosshair spread off. Yeah, you don't get to see where the bullets are exactly going, but it helps with your centering, in my opinion, where it doesn't move all that, and then when you're having all that flinch too, it's just nice. I was rocking spread all last season, but this one, yeah, I'm fucking with this. Opacity 100. I have my crosshair, same color as my character, purple. It's the best one I can see. I have no issues with it. Hit marker visuals on. Damage based hit markers on. Make sure these are all 100. And that's pretty much it for this whole settings tutorial. If you have any questions, just put comments in the video and hit me up anytime. I always like to help people out. A lot of people gatekeep this stuff, and They just want to be able to kill you, and this is some legit. I've done it for like 50 people. I should have been made this video. I had to walk through it every time. But it's always been positive, and they've been satisfied, and they went up in rank. Like yesterday, I got like 3 or 4 people to plat, just off that. Like, it's pretty useful, but